Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we explored the Safari Zone and we caught our last team member, Girafarig. And as you can see, we're once again in the Name Raider's office because we need to give Girafarig a name. So of course I would like to change the nickname of my Pokemon. So I did mention that I kind of wanted Girafarig to be a palindrome since that's pretty much the whole gimmick of the Pokemon in the first place. So got a lot of good suggestions, but I'm going to be going with Top Spot. Not only is it, of course, a palindrome, and I actually read it again just to make sure, but, I mean, Girafarig has spots, and it could indicate being very strong. I don't know, I like it. Once again, having multiple meanings for the same name. Thank you so much for suggesting that. And with that, we'll be moving on to the next city. So you might be wondering where our next area to go to is after this. Well, if you remember in Ecruteak City, there were actually two ways to go. So we're actually going to be heading down Route 42. We did explore there a little bit to grab our Apom and get the HM strength for it, and Shadow Claw for that matter. Actually, that was a very Apom-oriented area, wasn't it? So we're going to be going down further now that we have the ability to surf. However, so now that we have a full team of 6, we're gonna pretty much be doing the Pokemon Shuffle. That's a joke out there for y'all. The Pokemon Shuffle with our Pokemon because we have no one that can learn Fly, so we're gonna be pretty often swapping out someone for Spearow just so we can, you know, cover that. Luckily, all the other HMs we pretty much have covered. Bayleaf has Cut, Apom has Strength, so on and so on. So that shouldn't be a problem. Also, I wanted to look at, real quick, I wanted to look at Top Spot's moves, because I'm pretty sure we have a couple of TMs that I'd love to use. So Odor Sleuth, Stomp, Agility, and Psybeam. So Stomp's actually not too bad, neither is Psybeam. They're both 65 power, one, so okay, let's see. The attack stat's actually higher, so we have a nature that's increasing attack and lowering speed, which not ideal, but I'll deal with it. If anything, speed is the only one I would really want going down because it is a very good mixed attacker. Okay, so it's going to be a lot more attack oriented. Let's check our TMs real quick to see if there's anything I want to give him. Also, I did exchange around some items in between episodes, so I'll go over those in a second. I'm pretty sure it can learn Iron Tail, and since we don't really have any steel types, it wouldn't be wasted, really. Power of 100, but a low accuracy. Ooh. Let's see. It'll give it some good utility against rock types. Yeah, in fact, most of our Pokemon's able to learn it. Napalm wouldn't be a horrible choice for Iron Tail, but I think I'll give it to Top Spot, since they do have a pretty exemplary attack stat, I think. We'll go ahead and get rid of Odor Sleuth. Odor Sleuth is pretty useless. It's very situational. If you use it on a Ghost-type Pokemon, then you'll be able to hit it with normal and fighting-type moves. Otherwise, I think it just raises your accuracy against a certain Pokemon. And then we have Shadow Ball. I was thinking about giving this to Top Spot, because I know a lot of Pokemon that aren't Ghost-type can learn it. Yeah, Napalm's able to, Ace, Top Spot. I think I might hold off on this, though, because it is a special attack, and Top Spot's special attack isn't too great, at least compared to its physical attack. I'm wondering, can anyone learn Drain Punch? Because that's such a good move. 60 power, and it's basically like the old Giga Drain. No, no one. That's kind of disappointing. It's a really good move, especially if Apom could learn it. Ooh, we'd be so set. Anyway, now that all that's out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the next area. And we get to listen to this music. Oh, this is like the best music in the game. I lie. There's many good musics in the game, but so we have two choices here. We could either surf across this or we could go into Mount Mortar. I'm gonna go into Mount Mortar. Note that you really can't do anything here at this point. We need to pretty much beat all the other gyms until we're able to do anything important here. But we can explore what there is. There will be, of course, a few items that we could yoink. Like this Hyper Potion, good lord. Also, note that if you're playing on Gold or Silver, not Crystal, you're gonna need Flash for this area as well. But right now, Surf and Strength will do it. You're going to want many other HMs if you go in deeper. You can actually explore quite a bit, it seems like. And I don't believe there's any Pokemon that you haven't been able to catch up to this point in here. There's a Geodude. Ooh, also worth mentioning, a lot of the Pokemon we're going to be seeing for the next section of this game are going to be pretty dang low leveled, because you're kind of meant to be able to go to either where you're meant to be able to go to where we're going right now, or choose to go to Olivine City in any order that you want. And I chose to go to Olivine City first because that's kind of the intended order. I'm just real quick gonna knock out this match. This isn't gonna knock it out, is it? Okay, I forgot. It's bug type. Nope, still knocked it out, got the crit. Real quick, just knock out this match op so that Ace levels up. Why not? Boom, easy, done. I should probably swap in Girafarig to the front spot. Perhaps, just so it gets a little bit of experience. We will be getting, like, I'm intending to use a certain item we get soon to help out Girafarig. How you doing? Listening to the sound of the waterfall. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a waterfall there, so you can kind of assume that there's areas we won't be able to get to, because waterfall is a traversable thing, but not yet. So we'll have to hold off on that at least. I believe we're able to surf across like one of these rooms though. Gonna walk just so we get less encounters. Because I believe running also increases your encounter rate. We could use strength to move this boulder out of the way. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to anything else at this point, but we can do it, that's for sure. Yeah, if you head this direction first before going to Olivine, you won't have access to strength, so you won't be able to get over here. Which, once again, isn't a big deal since you can't really fully explore this area anyway. Coolio, coolio. I'm not really gonna fight any of these What is that shining up there? Oh, that's a character. I was like, he turned and it looked like it was like, I don't know, a Ditto that was like glowing or something. A max potion. Good lord, dude. Am I able to get up there properly? I should just use a repel, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna slap a repel on our little adventure here. It's gonna make this a lot easier, especially considering the fact that we don't even need to fight these Pokemon because they're so low leveled compared to what we've dealt with. And it's weird because I think the next gym leader has lower leveled Pokemon than Jasmine even, which is a little weird. I guess it like makes up for itself by the highest leveled Pokemon being a Steelix, because Steelix isn't known for being something that's too tough to deal with. This looks suspicious. Yet there's nothing there. All right. Be using this quite a bit just to make sure we're not missing too many items. Might as well grab everything we can while we're here. Escape rope, okay, that's an easy way out. I'll probably use that when we're ready to get out of here. I think we can fight that scientist over here. Yeah, what's up? You seem to be in a very like odd position here. There's like nothing behind you, so yeah, I'll fight you. Come at me, broski. Mecha Pikachu, oh that's such a cool sprite. Slowpoke. Okay, interesting fight for top spot. So this is going to be Girafarig's reveal. Psybeam will do weak damage. I'm just going to use Stomp. At least with that speed lowering nature, we're still going to outspeed a Slowpoke. Flinch, beautiful. I thought about giving top spot the King's Rock since having that on top of Stomp would be pretty devastating. In fact, thinking of which, I should probably go over the items. I mistook you for someone else. Okay. So real quick, let's look at our items here. So I gave Ace the King's Rock since it is very, very fast. She's very fast. She'll be able to attack the opponent first in pretty much any situation and possibly get a flinch. I gave Daisy, what did I give you? The Quick Claw. I gave Daisy the Quick Claw since she is the slowest of our entire team right now. It'll help her out the most and she won't be outspeeding. Instead of the Quick Claw for Leviathan, I gave him the Mystic Water, which will increase the power of water type attacks. Everyone else is the same. Bud still has the Miracle Seed, I think. No, the Shell Bell, and Napalm has the Soothe Bell. It's kind of confusing because they're both bell items, so it's weird. Joey, come on. We've registered so many people onto our phone, but it's almost always either Joey or our mother. Like, we have quite a few here, but it's always Joey. I have no proper idea why. Okay, that just loops back to the beginning. I'm gonna try and just explore everything we possibly can here for Mount Mortar, because there's no reason not to. It'll make our exploring a little easier later on. Here's another thing we can't quite go across yet. What do we got? And Nugget. I need to remember to sell those because we have a lot of money sitting in the bank right now with all those nuggets we've been finding. That looks like that's it. And apparently that's everything we can explore here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop out the escape rope. They pretty much always give you an escape rope when you need it. I'm sorry, I can't speak right now. I finally, I couldn't record this series for a good 2 weeks because I had a sore in my mouth, but now it's gone, so we should be all Gucci in the hoochie. Would you like to surf? I sure would. Yeah, I know I didn't explore absolutely everything we can in Mount Mortar right now, but there really is no reason to. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Everything here's going to be over level 20. Goldeen, ooh. That's interesting. You can't really find Goldeen in as many places as you can, say, Tentacool. Yeah, I'm running away. At least Top Spot can outspeed that. Yeah, I forgot. We're going to be encountering very high levels for, ooh, hello there. For surfing Pokemon. Still, even if you're in a lower leveled area. Because if you have surf at all, you know you're gonna be higher leveled. Hello there. Huh. And they're Gonzo. Suicune, how brave it is. How refreshing it is. How beautiful it is. And how quickly it moves. Rob, you seem to be around where Suicune would appear. Well, that's okay. My desire to search for Suicune is far beyond yours. My grandpa was quite into myths. I've heard so many stories about Suicune from him. Suicune, I won't stop following you until I've found out what you're after. You hear me? Alrighty, and that kind of introduces a thing we'll have to do for a bit. We're gonna be finding Suicune and following it around and seeing it just around random spots in the overworld. It's also a whole smorgasbord of apricorns, whatever you like. And that's actually the exit there of Mount Mortar. You could just walk into Mount Mortar and walk over here. There's no real reason to because now you're stranded on this island if you don't have surf, so once again, no real reason. Although I think you might have to surf to get to this entrance anyway, from the inside, but I don't really care too much. Super Potion, jeez. If anything, even if we don't explore too much, there's no trainers here on this route for some reason. Even if we don't explore too much, at least we've gotten so many items. That's sketchy beyond belief. Yeah, I thought so. And you know what? Let's have our first trainer battle debut for... What did that say? Hold on, what was that first text box? Why didn't we surf? Okay. I skipped right past that. First battle debut. Hopefully you have a Tentacool or something so we can do super effective damage. Let me demonstrate the power of the Pokemon I caught. With my luck, this is going to be the dude with 6 Magikarp or something. Nope. Ooh, still a poison type, so I can deal with this. This is Quillfish, one of the long-forgotten Pokemon that many people are kind of guessing that there'll be a new evolution for in Sword and Shield. I really do want to believe the rumor that there's going to be new evolutions for old Pokemon, because that's all you love to see that. That's what made Gen 4 one of the best generations, in my opinion. What? That's not right. Obviously, just going back to this. Oh, that makes us comrades. If I find any more items by the water, I'll give you some. Sounds good to me. I don't remember off the top of my head what he gives us if he calls you back. You'll be hearing from me if I find something good. I could believe the Water Stone, but I'm certain another character has the Water Stone. Look at his eyes, it's always crazy. There's a couple new Pokemon you can find in the wild here. I think, it might not be this route, but I know you're able to find a Lickitung outside of the Safari Zone, which otherwise, it's one really, really tiny patch of grass that you wouldn't get to unless you're specifically, searching for it. You're a hiker. Yeah, sure, I'll fight you. What's on the other side of Mount Mortar, do you know? If you can beat me, I'll let you know. Oop, Girafarig got a level. You know, I didn't really realize it before, but like the Safari Zone and like Route 47 and 48 by extension are really good routes to get Pokemon if you've already covered like the two gyms over there, because I mean, this whole area is like a little bit lower leveled than Route 48 itself, so you can kind of just catch a Pokemon and use it here without any trouble. Like, Girafarig's been reliably one-shotting all the trainer Pokemon, so not really worried about too much. Just a souvenir shop. Nothing suspicious about it. No need to be alarmed. Okay, good. I wonder if that's actually a purposeful, like, mistranslation or what. Heh, the experiment worked like a charm. Magikarp are just worthless, but Gyarados are big moneymakers. What are you talking about, dude? That's sketchy. Huh? You hear wind blowing into this room? Is just me whistling. Enough about that. Why don't you buy something? Sure. So if you're actually playing Gold, Silver, or Crystal, you can buy a Slowpoke tail here, and it's actually the only point in like any game you're able to get a Slowpoke tail. They're useless. They sell for like 9,800. And you can buy them for 9,800. You can sell them for half that, and that's their only use. Otherwise, you have tiny mushrooms, which are once again kind of pointless to buy. You do have Pokeballs and potions though. Tiny mushrooms can just be sold for half the price you're buying them for. I really wish that all the games other than like Fire Red and Leaf Green went through with the like having the move tutor teach you moves if you have the tiny mushrooms. It just seemed like a much better use for them. Have you seen this guy with the black cape? He's been going back and forth between here and the Lake of Rage saying strange radio waves are being transmitted. Who is he, I wonder? I don't know, but it sounds like we should go to the Lake of Rage then. Alrighty, now that we're all healed, not that we really needed it, let's move on to the next areas. Hey, kid. I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Since you're new, you should try Yummy Rage Candy Bar. Right now, it can be yours for just 300 Poke. That's not actually that bad of a price. It basically acts like a full heal. It'll heal any status effect. You know what? I'll yoink one, just for funsies. It's actually reminding me to sell all my nuggets. I remember a person as far as Kanto came to buy one a long time ago. I happened to have none of them in stock then. That person left rather upset. Felt kind of sorry for that. Well, it's a good thing you have them now. What house is this? Hello? I heard that a red Gyarados appeared at the Lake of Rage. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados are rare in that lake. Red Gyarados, huh? My top radio show? I'd say Pokemon music. Okay. I don't think I asked, but thanks. Now we know. Can't really even, like, use Pokemon music to its extent yet, really. What's up with you? I heard that you could find a red scale occasionally. Speaking of which, I know a person who'd appreciate a red scale. Who? Can't remember. That's kind of hinting you towards a certain direction. Keep that in mind for sure. Oh boy, buddy. Hello. I can do so much with my Pokemon. It's super fun. Wow, Top Spot is literally mowing down every single Pokemon in his way. And that's another level up, jeez. Top Spot's gonna catch up to our team before like our team catches up to our team. Losing isn't fun at all. Yep, I wouldn't know. Wouldn't know the feeling, sorry bud. Except to the Azalea gym. All Pokemon have pros and cons depending on their types. If their type differs, even a higher level Pokemon may lose in battle. Learn which types are strong or weak against your Pokemon's type. That's the thing with Girafarig. I think it's funny how it brought it up right now. Yeah, obviously there's type things, but like Girafarig has such an amazing typing. Hold it there, kiddo. The toll is 1,000 to go through. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's really no way to avoid that, right? If I remember correctly, like you can't go around the left side. Oh, you can. Oh, you just can. Never mind. I'm dumb. I just paid that for no reason. And the thing is, it doesn't give you a... Man, I forgot. I'm pretty sure there's some version of the game that you can't go around the left side and you're required to pay that. But maybe I'm Dumby. Maybe I'm Big Dumby. And I just don't remember correctly. This is a bunch of like the same trainer type around here, isn't it? Would you get this? Some red-haired kid made fun of my precious Pokemon. My Pokemon's great. You know what? I want to show this. Look at this. This is an entire Nidoking. That's a very scary Pokemon. And it kind of reminds me, so I've been playing a fan game lately, Pokemon Glazed, because it's on Retro Achievements, which is a site where you can get achievements for like old games. It's really cool. Pokemon Glazed is a really good one. Oh man, yeah, that kind of sucks. We don't really resist fighting type moves, but think of it this way. You're a normal type that isn't weak to fighting type. So that's cool. But like, the difficulty curve of that ROM hack, despite it being really, really good, difficulty curve is really bad. By the second gym, you're fighting Nidokings and Nidoqueens and Golems. And of course, they're like level 20 or so they're like not crazy high leveled, but they're crazy powerful. And I don't know why they just did that. I think that might be one of the hardest parts of making like an actual Pokemon ROM hack, is just getting the oh, it's raining. Oh geez, it's coming down. Getting the balancing right. Did my eyes deceive me? I saw a red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage. But I thought Gyarados were usually blue. Well, yeah, they usually are. Fishing Guru's house. Ooh, the Gaming Guru? 51? The Lake of Rage is actually a crater made by rampaging Gyarados. The crater filled up with rainwater and the lake was formed. That's the story passed on from my grandpa's great-great-grandpa. It used to be that you could catch lively Magikarp here, but I don't understand what's happening. So something's going wrong. That dude in the radio tower, or just a souvenir shop, was also saying some weird stuff. Hello, Red Gyarados. The Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. All right, well, let's see here. If I use Leviathan, Leviathan's gonna absolutely demolish that Gyarados. We do need to kind of subdue it. I'm gonna throw out Bud. I think it'll have the best like resistance from this Gyarados. Plus the fact that we're in the rain, any water type moves are going to be boosted, so having resistance to them is going to be very helpful. And normally, okay, you can guess what. You're kidding. Oh my god, wow, yeah. Remember when they said Gyarados are rare in here? Yeah, you're usually not supposed to find Gyarados that easily, just swimming around. That's a level 12 Gyarados. Yeah, if you still don't have a water type permanent for your team, you're set here because, well, this red Gyarados is a bit more special than the others. I would normally save before this battle because obviously it's a shiny Gyarados, but oh, look at that. Level 30. Shiny Gyarados. This can be a pretty tough fight, and even tougher to catch him because obviously you're in the rain, so water type moves are going to absolutely demolish you. The Intimidate will make you weaker, and you have to survive it while trying to catch it. So this is a extremely difficult fight. Plus it has very few weaknesses, only in electricity, so I think I'll try to catch this Gyarados, and on the off chance that I fail, it's probably not an off chance, on the very likely chance that I fail, I'll throw out Chinchou and just absolutely wreck it. Look at that damage. I don't like that one bit. Oh, that's absolutely nothing. If I had like, I don't know, Hurricane, which doesn't exist once again, I'm hesitant to poison it. I feel like just using Magical Leaf is going to make this fight go way too slowly, but I don't want to risk throwing out any of my other Pokemon because I'm fairly certain they could all get one shot by this Gyarados. It's extremely powerful. At least Bud will be able to like somewhat heal it off, but it is using Leer, so I'm gonna have to like, either it's going to absolutely destroy, it doesn't actually have any physical attacks. I don't know this Gyarados' exact moveset, but I'm pretty sure it should have Rage at this point. So with all these Leers, it's gonna be kind of scary. At least if I get a critical hit with these Magical Leafs, it's not going to be too bad, because it's not going to knock out the Gyarados immediately. Dragon Rage, okay, that's a set 40 damage move. It'll do 40 damage every time, which is kind of bad for the use of using Bud as a tank, because despite Bud's really good defense and special defense, it's gonna, there's that crit, what I say. Despite Bud's really good defense and special defense, HP is HP. And it'll go down no matter what with Dragon Rage. It's basically a better version of Sonic Boom. Okay. I'll go with one more Magical Leaf. If it crits, it's gonna knock the Gyarados out, but No, okay, that's fine. Bayleaf's dead anyway. All right, who's next then? So, I have Slugma. Slugma, the Slugma. Daisy. I don't think Gyarados has any water type moves, so I'm gonna try and use Yawn to put Gyarados to sleep right now. And hopefully, you know, boost our capture rate up a little tiny bit higher. Okay, yeah, Bite. And that's after no Leers, so Daisy's good. Daisy's alive, that's all I needed. Is it for her to tank one move. All right, now that we got that, I'm somewhat worried that Rock Throw will knock it out. I'm fairly certain it shouldn't, though. I think this Gyarados should be able to tank the Rock Throw. Despite it being super effective, we don't have Stab. Yeah, I was worried over nothing. So this Gyarados is gonna be in the red and asleep. This is perfect. Actually, do I have any more net balls? Please tell me I have net balls, or did I use my last one? I did. Ooh, we have a Dusk Ball. What time is it right now? It's 4:50, it's the middle of the day. And I don't think rain counts as dark weather, or dark, you know, environment. And Gyarados isn't heavy enough for the heavy ball still, I don't think, so... Regular old Ultra Ball. That's what we're coming down to. Man, I should have recorded this at night, just to give us a better chance of catching this thing. First ball? First ball. Easy. Easy, that's a shiny Gyarados. Despite, like, even if you're not going to use this Gyarados on your team, catching it just for the fact that it's shiny is really cool. The atrocious Pokemon, hold on. Since when was Gyarados the atrocious Pokemon? I don't know why, but I don't remember it being called that. They say that during a past strife, Gyarados would appear and leave blazing ruins in its wake. Yeesh. Anyway, yeah, it's a shiny Gyarados and we just have it now, I suppose. And we got the red scale. That's kind of the important part of this. Definitely want that red scale. Of course, this is required story-wise, so you gotta do it anyway. Lake of Rage, also known as Gyarados Lake. Hello. That red Gyarados wasn't acting right. As I feared, someone must have forced it to evolve. Did you come here because of the wild tales? You're Rob. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumbling, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Rob. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Sure. Excellent. It seems that the Lake of Rage's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is probably the cause, and that suspicious souvenir shop. I'll be waiting for you in Mahogany, Rob. Okay, sounds cool. You have an entire Dragonite. Also, I bet Chinchou's enjoying the rain now. Oh yeah, it's having a time of its life. Leviathan seems to be happy about the rain. Yeah, that's cool. Any area that you have rain in, any of your water type Pokemon will be really happy in it, and it's kind of really cute. On the other hand, if I swap Daisy into the front spot here, thinking they're not gonna be as happy about it. Nope. Making an unhappy face, yeah. So with that done, in the next episode, we're going to go and help that Lance dude in Mahogany Town. See you all then, and goodbye.